Not every "I love you" means true love. Words can be said easily, but it's through actions that a man shows what he really feels. Does he include you in his plans? Does he notice the little details no one else does? And most importantly, is he willing to fight for the two of you when things get tough? If he does these 7 things, hold on to this man because he's rare. So watch this video until the end so you don't miss anything. Thing number 1. He includes you in his plans, girl. Have you noticed if he makes plans that involve you? A man who truly loves doesn't just live in the moment. He pictures a future with you, whether it's months or even years ahead. It could be something big, like planning a trip together, or something simple, like deciding what to have for dinner this weekend. The important thing is that he naturally places you in his future without hesitation. This means he doesn't see you as temporary, but as an essential part of his life. And it's not just empty talk. His actions show it. Does he invite you to meet his family, mention the possibility of living together, or even organize something with you in mind? These are signs that he wants to share moments and experiences because to him, happiness means having you around. A man in love doesn't just focus on the present, he wants to build something solid with you. Now think about a guy who avoids any conversation about the future. If he changes the subject when you talk about traveling together or never gets excited about planning anything beyond the present, that could be a red flag. Someone who loves isn't afraid to imagine life with their special person. On the contrary, dreaming and planning together are part of love. Loving someone isn't just about being together today, it's about wanting to be together tomorrow too. But listen, this doesn't always show up in grand gestures. Sometimes he expresses it in more subtle ways, like mentioning a restaurant he wants to take you to someday, or suggesting something fun for the future. And do you want to know one of the strongest signs of true love? Then stay with me. Thing number 2. He pays attention to the little details. True love isn't just proven through big gestures. It's in the little details of everyday life. When a man truly loves, he notices things that even you might not realize about yourself. It could be the way you play with your hair when you're nervous, your favorite drink, or that one song that always makes you smile. If he picks up on these little things, it's because you truly matter to him. After all, no one pays attention to what they don't value, and it's not just about remembering your birthday or your favorite dish. It goes deeper than that. Does he notice you're tired just by the tone of your voice? Does he show up with chocolate on a day when you're feeling down? These actions aren't random. They're small gestures that show he genuinely cares. Love lives in these details, in the little things that go unnoticed by those who don't truly feel it. Now, think for a second. Has he ever done something that surprised you because it showed he really pays attention to you? Maybe it was a compliment about something you thought no one noticed, or an unexpected gift that perfectly matched your personality. Share in the comments a moment when he did something simple but made you feel special. Because when a man truly loves, he doesn't just notice you, he also supports you. And that kind of support can transform your life in ways you never imagined. Thing number 3. He supports your dreams, girl. A man who truly loves you doesn't see your dreams as a problem. He sees them as something incredible that he wants to encourage. He doesn't just listen when you talk about your goals. He's genuinely interested and motivates you to keep going. If he encourages you to grow, face challenges, and never give up on what makes you happy, that's a clear sign that he wants to see you succeed. And it's not just sweet words. He takes action. He asks how he can help, celebrates your achievements, and lifts you up during tough times. Thinking about changing careers? He supports you. Want to start a new hobby? He gets excited with you. A man who truly loves understands that your growth isn't a threat to the relationship. On the contrary, it strengthens your connection even more. Now think about the opposite. Someone who belittles your dreams or makes you feel silly for wanting more. That kind of attitude doesn't come from love, but from insecurity or a real lack of interest in your happiness. True love doesn't hold you back. It pushes you forward. If he celebrates your victories as if they were his own, it's because he truly values you and wants to see you shine. But a healthy relationship isn't just about support. There's something even deeper that separates true love from a love that might end up suffocating you. Thing number 4. He respects your boundaries. True love doesn't invade, it understands. A man who truly loves you respects your feelings, opinions, and personal space. He knows you have your own desires and never tries to pressure you into doing something that makes you uncomfortable. Whether it's a big decision or a small daily detail, he listens and considers how you feel. Respect shows up in many ways. He listens to you without interrupting, doesn't push when you say no, and understands that your time and needs are just as important as his. If you need a moment for yourself, he doesn't make a scene or try to guilt trip you. Healthy love doesn't suffocate. It gives both partners the freedom to feel good in the relationship. Now, pay attention. If he ignores your boundaries, dismisses your feelings, or always tries to impose his will, that's not love. Happy relationships are built on mutual respect, and no one who truly loves you will ever make you feel like you have to give up who you are just to please them. Love without respect turns into control, and that's never a good sign. And do you know what sets true love apart from just any love? Something that can't just be said. It has to be shown. Thing number 5. He shows love through actions, not just words. Saying, "I love you" is easy, right? But does he prove it in his daily actions? A man who truly loves doesn't leave his feelings in words. He shows them through what he does. Small gestures, like covering you with a blanket while you sleep or texting to make sure you got home safely, mean much more than empty promises. True love isn't just heard, it's felt. And we're not talking about expensive gifts or movie-style declarations, but care in the little things. He holds your hand when he senses you're feeling insecure, brings your favorite food after a tough day, or does something for you without being asked. These little actions show that he's paying attention and that your happiness matters to him. Now think about the opposite. A man who says he loves you but never shows it. He forgets special dates, doesn't care about how you feel, and is only present when it's convenient for him. Love without action loses its spark over time because words alone can't sustain a relationship. If he truly cares, he makes an effort to show it, even in the smallest ways. And there's an even clearer way to tell when a man is truly invested, something that goes beyond just the relationship and proves how much he genuinely wants you to be part of his life. Thing number 6. He includes you in his social circle. When a man truly loves, he wants the most important people in his life to know you. He doesn't hide the relationship, doesn't avoid introducing you to his friends, and doesn't act like his personal life is separate from yours. On the contrary, he's proud to be with you and makes a point to include you in the moments that really matter to him. This means you're not a secret. He invites you to hang out with his friends, brings you to family, events, and mentions you in everyday conversations. It's not about showing you off. It's about integrating you into his reality. When a man envisions a future with you, he knows the relationship can't exist only in private moments. It needs to be part of his real life. Now, notice the opposite. If he avoids introducing you to the people who matter to him, or always finds an excuse to keep you away from his social circle, that could be a red flag. Healthy relationships aren't hidden, and someone who truly loves has no fear of showing the world the amazing woman he has by his side. But beyond including you in his life, there's something even deeper that defines whether this love is truly strong, something that only becomes clear in difficult moments, but makes all the difference in the future of the relationship. But before we talk about the next thing, I have a very important message for you. Are you in a relationship that seems to be losing its spark, or maybe trying to win over someone special without success? There's a proven way to touch a man's heart and awaken a deep desire in him to be with you. But it's something few women know about. If this sounds like something you want to learn, the video in the comments will show you exactly how it works. Don't miss the chance to create the love you deserve. Thing number 7. He doesn't give up on you. Easily every relationship has challenges, right? But a man who truly loves doesn't run away at the first sign of difficulty. He understands that problems are part of the journey. And instead of pulling away or pretending nothing happened, he wants to work things out. He talks, listens, tries to see your side, and does his best to find a solution that works for both of you. Because for him, giving up on you simply isn't an option. And that doesn't mean he'll never make mistakes. It means he cares enough to fix them. He doesn't blame you for everything, doesn't act like it's all on you, and, most importantly, doesn't ignore problems hoping they'll disappear on their own. He commits to making things work because true love isn't disposable. Now notice the difference. A man who disappears after an argument, shuts down when things get tough, or only sticks around when everything is easy, isn't truly invested in the relationship. Real love takes effort from both sides, and someone who genuinely cares proves it through persistence. If he values what you have, he fights to keep it alive, even in difficult times. If you found someone who does all of this, hold on to them, because this kind of love is rare. Now tell me, which of these signs have you noticed in your relationship? Drop a comment below, and if you want to learn even more about how to recognize true love, subscribe to the channel and click on the next video appearing on the screen. See you there!